You don't have to wait until you reach financial independence to start enjoying your life. You can do that much earlier and start living a life that you love and that's true to you. Welcome to Freedom Before FI. Using FIRE and life design techniques, we help you create freedom on your way to FI instead of waiting until you're retired to do the things that light you up. I'm your host Greg, a FIRE movement and life design enthusiast. If you're itching to get freedom now, then let's do this. Hello my friend, and welcome to the show. So I actually ran my first 16k run event this week. The longest run I've ever done before was actually 10k and was over 10 years ago. Now I know it might sound small potatoes to some of you marathon runners out there, but it was actually a bit of a challenge for me, especially since I didn't train much for it. It was actually a pretty big event and they had to shut down some main highways for it. Anyway, since I was running for about 2 hours, I had a lot of time to think, and it's actually a great place for it. You don't have many distractions, it's usually just you and the road. So as I was running and observing things around me, I got thinking about life in general, as you do. And I got reminded of some good FI life lessons, 4 of them actually. And today I wanted to do a quick episode to share what those 4 FI life lessons were. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so life lesson number 1 is that everyone runs their own race. During the race, I noticed that even though everyone was running the same distance and running the same exact route, everyone had their own way to get to the finish line. Some people were trying to beat their personal best and just going all out. Some were mostly walking. Someone was even running barefoot, wearing a red dress. And another was running in a Spider-Man costume. So in this FI journey, everyone should have their own way to get to the finish line, and even have their own definition of what their finish line is. Luckily, there are different paths to FI. There are different ways to earn, different ways to invest, and so on. So choose the one that works best for you, and the key here is to not compare yourself to others. Everyone has their own circumstances. Do what's right for you and just focus on that. Okay, so the second FI life lesson that I was reminded of was you need a team around you. On this running event that I joined, I didn't realise the scale of the operation to set up the event. They had police, loads of volunteers setting up barricades, ambulance, audio-visual specialists, photographers, drinks and beverage teams, security. There were just a lot of people that were non-runners to make sure the event was successful. So on your FI journey, you need people around you to help you succeed, and sometimes it might not even be people you physically see all the time. So who are the people helping you? This could be your partner, your spouse, a friend, a colleague who's also on the same journey. It could also be people you follow from a distance, like content creators or authors who have given you ideas or that little bit of motivation to keep you going. It could even be a community or a group of like-minded people that you bounce ideas off. So the team around you may not even be involved with the money side of things, but there could be people who just make your life more fun and interesting during your journey. Although you'll be doing the bulk of the work, you do need others around you to maybe give you tips, advice, keep you accountable, or just to keep you entertained. So be mindful of who's around you, be productive, and seek those people that you need around you. Okay, so the third life lesson was don't forget to enjoy the view and the moment. Now the phrase slow and steady wins the race is a fairly understood concept in the FI community, especially when it refers to investing. By consistently saving and investing over a long period of time, you'll eventually get to your goal. Now when you're running a race event, of course it's given that the fastest person wins. The problem is, when you're so focused on the finish line and wanting to get there as quick as you can, you might miss out on what's actually around you. Sometimes you need to enjoy the view and to enjoy the journey. And the same thing applies to our lives. So let's enjoy our path to get there, as well as just getting to the finish line. When I was running, I was observing the places I was passing, the views, and just being grateful that I can still run and be mobile. I was being grateful and thankful in the moment and savoring every minute of it. So don't forget to enjoy the view, enjoy the moment on your journey. Take that time off that you might need, do some crazy experiences. Just try to spend time on what lights you up. Okay, so the fourth FI life lesson is we have to do uncomfortable things in life. If you look back at your key life experiences, I'm going to assume most of them were achieved by doing something hard. Whether it was winning a sports event, getting straight A's in school, maybe it was writing a book, winning a competition, or going on a once-in-a-lifetime trip. Most of your key life experiences require a level of hardship to obtain. So to do this running event that I'd done this week, I had to wake up around 2 a.m. in the morning as there was a 4 a.m. gun start. And of course I had to run for about 2 hours. In life, I think the more hardships we take on, the better. There's a massive sense of fulfillment when enduring and getting through tough times. So what uncomfortable things can you do in your life to make it more fulfilling? Could it be changing career? Maybe working harder at work or at school? Maybe run a side hustle? Maybe run a marathon? Maybe trial for a spot on a team? Maybe ask that person out you always wanted to? Whatever it is, don't think, just do. Thank you for spending your time with us today. If you need more help, you can check out our free guides and services on our website, freedombeforephi.com. If you have a burning question or just want to chat, don't hesitate to drop me an email at greg@freedombeforephi.com. If you found the show useful and want to be notified of future episodes, you can click follow on Spotify, Apple, or the app you're currently using right now. If you think the episode will help a friend or a colleague, feel free to share it with them. And lastly, if you learned just one good thing that will help you in your journey and you want to help us out, please do leave a 5-star rating on your podcast player app. That would help us out loads. Alright, so that's what I've got for you today. Don't miss next week's episode where we'll be talking with index fund expert Ryan King from Making Money Simple, where he'll be talking about all things investing. So I'll catch you then. And as always, practice gratitude, live life by your design, and do things that make you smile. You got this.